15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah, man, y'all already know DNA, NWX, GTFOH, the PG Killer. We got all apparel now. Link in my bio on Instagram. Follow me. The link is too long to say here, so I have Uncle Rob put it right here, but it's teespring.com. Or I would have just shouted it out, but it's too many attachments.
Predictions, man, for Smack Volume 2.
Let me see if I could remember these.
I can remember them. I'll run them for you, and then you. So let's start right at the tippy top. Let's go Arsenal and Hollow the Don.
Arsenal and Hollow. Arsenal definitely won the first battle that they had years ago at the Fight Club. But I think that was the inexperienced Hollow the Don at the time. I think Hollow really didn't find himself. Hollow didn't really, you know what I'm saying, know every trick he had in the book back then.
Now they both at the top of their game, so it makes sense to me.
And Hollow is one of them. Hollow's one of them dudes, man. You know, I'm not just saying that because we friends or because we from Queens, but Hollow the Don is definitely one of the goats of battle rap. So it's awesome for different reasons.
Right.
I think it's gonna be a great battle. I think it's gonna be one that that people remember. I ain't gonna do the. I just want to watch and see it. So I'm gonna go with Hollow with a 2-1.
Again, is your decision is based off of Small Room? Would you think any different if they were on a Gnome or Summer Madness?
Nah, because the funny thing about it is I think Arsenal and Hollow have the same attribute that me and a few other top tier battle rappers have, Clips and a few others, Sean. They could battle in both. I think Arsenal's just as dangerous in a big room as a small room, and Hollow too, because they know how to adjust. I just think this is going to be a good battle overall, and I don't got nobody killing each other because I think they both know what's at stake, but I got Hollow edging it. I got Hollow 2-1. Shout out to both of them, though. Shout out to Arsenal and Hollow.
Now we got O-Red, champion of 2017.
Yeah, I don't agree
versus
with that.
Cortez.
But
you don't. Why you don't agree with that?
Because my whole thing is right. And I didn't get to watch it all the way, so I'm gonna just say what I know is that if you stop somebody else from being champion, from having one shaky performance out the year, or that people quoted at the time, then O-Red didn't have a flawless 2017, no disrespect. Him and Briz was not flawless, that was shaky. So, you can't demote somebody else for having a shaky performance, but then award him as the champion with a shaky performance. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Does O-Red deserve it? Yeah, but I'm talking about champions guidelines. Champion demoted, I can't remember who it was, but they demoted somebody else by saying, yeah, he had that one shaky battle. So in my opinion is if that's the case, then you can't say somebody is the champion of the year and they had a shaky one too. But do I feel like O-Red could be champion of the year? Definitely. I feel like O-Red deserved it. I feel like O-Red had a breakout 2017, but I'm just saying by their guidelines. So I want to quote that before all the silliness comes in the comments. Now, when it comes to the battle, meet me at the bodega. My man Cortez versus O-Red. I think this is going to be battle of the night. I think this is going to be one of the battles of the night. But I'm going to go with Cortez just solely off. I think Cor got so much to prove more than O-Red. See, even though O-Red took a hiatus, it was on his own will. Cortez had to fight to get back on URL. Cortez had to fight for niggas to fuck with him. Because it was a point in time, Cortez started off higher than me. Then it was a time where niggas wasn't rocking with Cor at all, and Cor stuck through it and got this. So I feel like this is Cor's moment. Cor gonna feel like if he could get by O-Red or show his ass off with O-Red, Summer Madness
it'd be like
gonna
a
come back.
finally type.
Gnome is gonna come back. Well, O-Red is like a what's good? Ain't shit, chillin'. Well, O-Red is one of them shits where it's like, even if O-Red don't do what he's supposed to do, then he gonna get called again. With Cor, what's good? With Cortez is one of them shits where it's like, Cor, even though I don't think so, but Cor feel like if I don't do what I do here, these niggas, Beasley and them
might not fuck with him.
So I think Cor just got a little more to prove, and sometimes that be the deciding factor in the battle where it's gonna take you over that edge because you got more to prove. Everybody's good. Anybody that got it to this point is great. Let me not even say good, is great. When you can stand in front of a crowd and take the backlash or the love for 3 rounds, spit your shit, perform on a level of experience, anybody that made it the king of the dot, the smack, the UW that's standing on that stage, whether they've been doing it for 10 years, whether they've been doing it for 2, they're great. At that moment, it becomes who wants it more at that moment. Who's going to go and put this shit in extra drive to get this W that day? And I just think Cortez got a lot more on the shoulder. So I'm going to go with Court 2-1.
All right, then let's go New Jersey Twerk versus Averb. Your battle.
I think it's also
the battle you need.
Yeah. The battle I want to see who, you know what I'm saying, who's going to be the next victim. But I think this also got a chance to be battled tonight. And salute the Verb, because, you know, I come at him and say shit, but I'm being real in this interview, so I'm going to give him his props. When it comes to selling the fight, when it comes to marketing, he's top 3.
Captain Marketable.
Yeah, he's definitely top 3. You know what I'm saying? On terms of selling the fight, it's only one nigga I think off top that sells the fight just as good as Verb or better, and that's Surf. But Verb can sell a fight, so I'm sold. The shit about Drake betting the money, I'm sold. The whole shit about it's gonna be a different Verb, and I'm sold. But he always sells me, and then it ain't that when I watch it. And that's as a fan. That ain't even as, cause I'll kill him. But I'm saying as me being a fan of battle rap, he got what's good. He sold me. So I want to see it, but it's like you always do that. If you're a real fan of battle rap, you can honestly say Verb always hype it up, and then when you watch it, it's like, damn, man, I believed it, and now so I see a first round from Verb that's monstrous, or maybe a second. One of them rounds is gonna be, oh man, he's back. He looking like the Verb on the corner with SB with the Guardian Angels, and then he gonna start doing this silly shit again. And I think Twerk is just. He got it right now, and in that room once he start, see the whole thing, and I can say, I don't even want to say it because it's like one of my tactics I'm gonna have to use. But if Twerk get in the zone, Verb can forget about it, and I think that's what's gonna happen. I see it being a 2-1, but a clear 2-1. I see Verb clearly getting around, and I see whatever after that, Twerk floating the next 2. And you gotta remember, Mr. Wavy just caught Twerk in it's not his home place, but his home area. So Twerk got something to prove. Verb is more Twerk. He's the young guy. I'm gonna play around, I'm gonna sell the fight, I'm gonna make it interesting. He's flattering, And Twerk, I just see him like, okay, even though I got these niggas loving me, I started to see the backlash. I started to see these niggas drifting away. Like maybe they put too much backing into me too early. So now I gotta wake them up and let them niggas reprove why I got this hype around me. So I got Twerk.
Then we got
But I wouldn't be mad if Verb proved me wrong. Because if Verb proved me wrong, then it's just fitting to tell Twerk, because see, if Twerk ain't ready for Verb, no disrespect, Twerk is not ready for DNA. That's a fact. No disrespect, and this is not arrogant, because I'm more of the humble type of my approach. But if Twerk is not ready for Averb, Twerk is not ready for DNA. I'll put that on record. And niggas that really understand battle rap know what I mean. Because I got two. What Verb could do when I'm on my A game is times 90 with the freestyling alone, with the different patterns I get into, with just the demeanor of it's not gonna rattle me. So Twerk, if he's not ready for Verb, then it would make sense to say, Twerk, sit down. I'm gonna take Verb because he's a vet and we gonna handle it. But if Twerk wiped through the floor with Verb, it means Verb really fell off. That's what this means. So they both, neither one, and I seen somebody write this, one of the bloggers, and I said, okay, they paying attention, they smart. Neither one can afford a loss. Neither one can have a bad night. This is a battle. Twerk can't have a bad night. Verb cannot have a bad night.
You got to watch my John predictions when I drop it. The way he broke down why everybody on this card has to win. Yeah. The reasons why each individual.
But I'm going to go a step. I don't think everybody on the card got to win, because some people got shit solidified. But these two, they have to win because of what it stands for. Niggas think Verb is, I'm saying this to inspire Verb to get on the shit. Niggas think Verb fell off. Niggas don't think Verb is the same. Niggas think Verb talks. Verb can sell the fight still. Verb has star quality. But in terms of the actual skill set, I don't know if he's unmotivated. I don't know if times have changed, but we all question, are we gonna get that verb? And with Twork, it's more of a motivation thing. Have you started believing in yourself so much that you believe in Twork? Once you believe in the hype, you're not the same no more. I don't believe in DNA hype. I believe that when I walk the street, you ask anybody that ever met me, I don't walk the street with that walk. I walk the street like I'm a pedestrian. And I'm a known pedestrian. You gotta keep that mentality to stay on top of your game. Once you start believing in the hype, you're not that good no more. So that's why neither one of these niggas can lose.
All right, let's go Young Cannon versus Mike P.
Easy, Young Cannon.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Why? Mike P doesn't have a chance?
It's not that Mike P don't have a chance. It's just that Mike P hasn't figured it out. In terms of when it started, Mike P beat Twork. Mike P had the crazy shit versus Tank the Demon. Mike P got star moments. Mike P could be a star. But Mike P hasn't figured it out. And I don't think, by the way his persona is and how arrogant he seems, he's not going to figure it out for a while. So in the process of that, Young Cannon figured it out. Young Cannon's opportunities have not made Young Cannon where Young Cannon needs to be. But in terms of battling, in terms of knowing what to do in that ring, it's a given. Young Cannon got it figured out. He know what to do. He
did good against Sean. I mean, Sean beat him. But
Sean
he did good against Sean.
Sean is on another level. Another level. Sean is on a free Sean. Since we on the interview, free Sean.
Oh,
Sean
free
will be out
Sean.
soon. When Sean get out, it's gonna be a movie. I've been speaking to him and all that. Even though it's short, it's not long. So I don't want niggas to think it's some whole we ain't gonna see him for 2 years shit. It's some short shit. But that time right there, my man is going. He was on some other shit before he had to do this, but now that he's doing this, he's on some other shit. So Sean was on another level, but I'm talking about that's a vet versus super vet that's in that ring getting this shit right all the time. Sean battles just as much as me, so he always prepared. And when he's not, nigga call me at 4 o'clock in the morning getting mad because I don't answer because he's just making up some shit for somebody that he's not scheduled to battle. So Sean is always on his shit. So I'm not going to discredit Young Cannon because he lost to Sean. Young Cannon, other than somebody that's a super vet that been on that Summer Madness gnome shit, that's the only person people I think Young Cannon will have a problem with because it's that more experience. But these other niggas, he could be credited just as the PG killer too. It's just he ain't know how to stamp it. See, that's it's marketing. I know how to market that thing. He could have been that too because he clipped a lot of them niggas. But I got Young Cannon beating Mike P, and that's no disrespect, because Mike P is nice. But like I said, I just don't think he figured it out yet. You got to figure it out.
John versus Rum Nitty.
Yo.
Do it again?
For a nigga that only spit punchlines, Rum Nitty has found himself in a lot of fire battles.
Fire shit.
Me and his battles fire.
Replay value.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Him and Iron.
Yeah.
Him and Iron is better than
him and Ill Will.
Him and Ill Will. Him and Av. That's what I'm saying.
Him and Steams.
Him and Steams.
Him and Chess.
Yeah, for a nigga that they say only could do one thing, he damn sure can do that one thing very good. Salute to Rum Nitty. I ain't going,
no doubt.
I ain't discrediting that or nothing. Rum Nitty got that shit. But niggas hate on John. I think John get the same. I think John gets a little more hate than me. That's like one of the people I can say niggas hate, and I don't know why, because it's like every time he got to do what he's supposed to do, he doesn't. So the one thing I will say that I agree with this card is that, not that everybody has to win, but I think it's a lot of classic battles on the low on this card.
Definitely.
And I think John and Rum Nitty is a classic. Before I even say who I got winning, I think it's a classic. Because I think Rum Nitty's going to do what he's been doing, and Rum Nitty pays attention, even though what he did in the Tay-Rock battle didn't necessarily go his way, and let me know he'd be watching and reading what people saying, and he's willing to adjust. Because if you pay attention to that Rum Nitty battle, he was scheming more, he was breaking shit down more. Even though it didn't work for him, you can see that he was trying to do different things. So I think now, with more experience, he knows what things he should do and how much he should do them.
He's a better reader now, you think?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think that's what he's going to display in this battle. I'm going to kill this nigga next. I said I would never battle him because he's my big brother, but I might have to.
Nah, you got it. You got it, bro.
Ain't shit chilling.
I never battle you.
When you getting back in the ring?
When the niggas stop running, boy.
Man.
I'm a little sick of me.
So who we going with?
I'm gonna go with John with the edge.
What y'all doing? Predictions?
Yeah, but I was just telling niggas, even though niggas be coming at Rum Nitty for a nigga that can only do one thing, he damn sure do that one thing well.
Man, listen, that's my Holly brother. Niggas gonna come at him, they gotta come at me.
Word.
Stop coming at Hami, stop coming at Rum, stop coming at... Don't come at DNA, because this is my little brother, nigga. I know he with NWX, but I slap fire out of one of you niggas over this nigga. Word to mother. Stop coming at Rum, stop coming at Will, stop coming at all my Hami niggas, B. We out here.
Well, Rum Nitty and
Mr. Seba.
But Rum Nitty and John, I think that shit gonna be crazy though.
And that's it. There are no other battles worth even asking you for a fucking prediction.
Oh yeah, you can't ask me about that other.
What am I asking you for?
In the corner
What am I asking you for?
You know that anybody that comment on that, y'all be a fool. But that's not even because of that. He's in the zone right now. Y'all had him losing to Av. Y'all had him losing to JC. And y'all see what T-Top is doing.
So at least tell me this. Tell me this is a good matchup.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Big K's coming back. Big K. I like Big K. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't. I even like that he got some character with him now with the no sir, yes sir. I like that shit. But the bear, man. That nigga's looking for a hunting accident, man. And I just feel like T-Top being counted out, he excels the most when he's counted out. They counted him out versus Av, and you seen what happened. They counted him out versus JC, and that was the start of JC. The campaign was JC's going to get Lux, and T-Top started the campaign of JC's not going to get Lux.
Damn, they had Mook.
Niggas don't know that. Damn, they had Mook.
Damn, they had Mook. They know it now. I put Mook said it in his interview that I did, and T-Top did it in the interview I did. He said, yeah, he put it out there, both of them.
So then, yeah, niggas know.
And it still might be possible.
So, but right now, I just think T-Top is on something else.
And the last battle, DNA versus Uncle Ra.
Oh, I got DNA 4-0.
4-0?
Yeah, I see Uncle Rob with a lot of commentary. But I think this shit is gonna be.
Crazy card.
Great card. Crazy card.
You in the building?
Yeah. I was supposed to be in the building, but I got something else to do. Niggas is gonna find out about that because it's lit. I'm gonna tell you off camera. But as soon as I can tell y'all, it's gonna be crazy. That's the only reason why I can't be there.
It's got to be that big for you not to make it out there.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm going to be watching the pay-per-view because what I got to do is the day before. So I was going to, my whole plan was to be out there days before chilling and shit, and go to the event, then come back home for Easter. But I'm going to have to go out there, come back, and I'm going to just stay out here because it don't make any sense to go, come back, then go.
I'll be there in spirit for you.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch the pay-per-view. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be commentating and all that. So it's gonna be lit. Yeah, make sure y'all get that. We got a good print too, man. GTFOH. We got the PG Killer. The winning is in my DNA, and we got all the shits that drop with the sneakers too. So make sure niggas get that. NWX.
That's
DNA,
all.
PG Killer. 15 minutes of fame. Uncle Rock.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.